Your success is the child of your audacity. Your success is born from the child of your audacity. Having hopes and having dreams is one thing, but doing what is supposed to be done is what we have to do. We've shared all the time in taking responsibility and stepping into the zone of your own reality. It will happen regardless. If you have a dream, you have a hope, all we need to do is to take the bull by the horn and make sure that from the trips of our strength, we move and make it happen. Precisely 7 o'clock this morning, I am on fire. I am excited. I have this joy and hope and confidence that the rest of the days is going to be brilliant. Happy new month. And thank you for choosing Britain's home of possibilities. My name is Kojo Bontiamwako. And for the next 48 minutes, we're going to have a beautiful time. Once again, welcome. And let's have a beautiful and a wonderful and a fantastic show this morning. Good morning.
The biggest secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work.
Fantastic Radio UK. Your vision, your possibilities.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
You can today listen to Fantastic Radio UK on your Amazon Alexa skills. All you have to say is, Alexa, play Fantastic Radio UK.
You don't know what you can do. You never know what you are born to achieve until you have the audacity, the courage, and the boldness to go for what you were born for. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to the 1st of December. Welcome to this beautiful, lovely day that we have. The 1st of December presents us with boundless heaps, buckets, barrels of possibilities. It comes to us with this package of joy, peace, and also this brim of joy. That is how I feel. And one would ask, why are you feeling that optimistic? Why are you feeling that good? Why do you think, and what is it that is keeping you going? I tell you this. It is not what happens to you. It is not what is happening around your environment. It is not what is being expected that has not happened. Got to get my grammar right this morning. Good morning. But it's how you are reacting to it. How are you reacting to the things that you are so working towards that isn't going the way you expect it to go? How are you taking those moments and those achievements that you've labeled and scribbled and penciled, and it still hasn't gone the way you want it to go? This morning I prepared a few things that I would love to share with you, that as we go along I will drop it. But what can we do to be more audacious? Yesterday we shared with tenacity. Monday we went with mindfulness. And this morning I want to just introduce you to myself, or introduce you to me, as we introduce ourselves to audacity. How can we be more audacious? At work, how can you be more audacious? With your family, how can you be more audacious? As I started, my quote went, the child of your success is born in your audacity, ability to trust yourself, to run into what you believe you have to achieve in life. The reason why I go on about these things is because I come across many people that sometimes we have all sorts of things eating us up. And some way, somehow, life has made us feel we have to just park it here because things hasn't gone the way we wanted. And many people, or some people that I've run into, or people that I get in contact with from time to time, gets to a point where they wonder, is it worth it? Even dreaming. Is it worth it? Can I say this? It is worth it. And the challenges and the hustle and the bustle and the uncertainties are all part and parcel of the journey. It's all part of it. It is all part of it. And the mindset we go through this, or the season with, is what determines whether we're going to come out of that side of it victorious, hopeful, confidence. I want to say something that is going to sound very controversial. Then we go for music. I think many of the times, as human beings, we have the tendency of losing the lessons in our struggle. It sounds controversial because what do you mean, Kojo, by saying we lose the lessons? I am of an opinion that everything that life presents to us, whether good, whether bad, depending on our perspective, it shapes the way we look at it. Depending on our perspective, how we look at it determines how we are going to react to it. Let me give you an example. You could be at work, and with all the COVID, you've been laid off. And being laid off comes with its own challenges economically, matrimonially, mentally. It affects every part of your life. Now, you can look at it as though you've lost your job, you are unemployed. Or you can look at it as a season and a moment to look at how you can redefine, rebrand yourself into another work environment or start something for yourself. A friend of mine had been working as an engineer for a long time, and he was well paid, very, very well paid. He tried his best. He gave his best to the company. It's 14 minutes past 7, by the way, your time and my time. And he went through all the company. He rose through the ranks, and at some point he was laid off. And I remember I had visited him, and he sat in his house and his head was bowed, and I could tell that he wasn't in that joyful place that he's always been. So I asked him, "What's going on, my friend?" And he said to me, "You can't believe, Kojo, I've lost my job today." And after we've had conversations, I said, "I'm not going to tell you what you're going to do, but I'm asking you, why do you think you were laid off?" And he gave me several reasons. But as we were talking, he said something, and that is going to be my last thing, 50 minutes past 7. He said, "This has not come to break me, but this has come to make me." I said, "John, what do you mean?" He said, "This has not come to break me. It has just come to test, to see my level of fortitude." I said, "What do you mean?" He goes on to say, "This is just going to introduce to another side of myself." It sounded philosophical. I said, "Break it down." He said, "I'm going to sit back, reroute, replan, recondition my mind, and look at what I can do." I said, you just lost your job, and you have developed this mindset few seconds ago. He said, "As I'm talking to you and as we are talking, I am allowing my mind to travel to find solutions. What a beautiful thing he said. He said, this scenario is just introduced me, or is introducing me to a part of myself that I've never known. Before I left his home, he had hatched a plan what he was going to do right the following day. He started making few calls here and there, called few friends, raised some money within a week, and today he starts his business. He runs his business, sorry. And I tell you this, he is doing exceptionally well. In fact, I was with him yesterday because he had gone on holiday with the wife and the kids, and I got in to see him, and I said, we're just talking, and I said to him, what is it that made you not throw the towel in? What is it that made you push regardless of what happened? He said, I was ready to trust my mind and my heart. 18 minutes past 7. Are you ready to trust your mind and your heart? That's my word to you. Let's do music. When we come back, I will share with you bits and pieces, the coaching board, and few events across London, and we'll go into how we can be more audacious. Good morning to you. And once again, my name is Kojo Bonti Amwako, and welcome to Fantastic Mornings. Good morning.
The biggest secret in life is that there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work.
Fantastic Radio UK. Your vision, your possibilities.
There are dreams to be chased, so of course run them down. See the crease on the face, means the past still around. I want cash, dollars, pounds. I want ass big and round. There's a dark side of the moon when the sun goes down. Nothing will be clear to the winner.
What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Got the sun and the flowers. Where there used to be rain.
One step ahead of me.
The day makes.
Just the shops.
There's a rainbow before me.
That's it. Not bad at all.
Skies
I got it
above
done.
can't be stormy.
Would you like a red or blue one?
Since the moment
Thank you for coming.
play.
Biggest turnout of all season.
Join the millions already vaccinated. To protect yourself and others, you need 2 doses for maximum protection.
You.
Begin. To begin is half the work. Let half still remain. Again begin this, and thou wilt have finished. Nothing happens to any man that is not formed by nature to bear. Perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. Treat whatever happens as wholly natural, not novel or hard to deal with, but familiar and easily handled. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. The first rule is to keep an untroubled spirit. The second is to look things in the face and know them for what they are. Keep at it, as a blazing fire takes whatever you throw on it and makes it light and flame. Do every act of your life as if it were your last. How long will you wait before you demand the best of yourself and trust reason to determine what is best? Receive without pride. Let go without attachment. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. A man, when he has done a good act, does not call out for others to come and see, but he goes on to another act, as a vine goes on to again produce the grapes in season. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. Because your own strength is unequal to the task, do not assume that it is beyond the powers of man. But if anything is within the powers and province of man, believe that it is within your own compass also. Confine yourself to the present. Be tolerant of others and strict with yourself. Pleasures, when they go beyond a certain limit, are but punishments. A setback has often cleared the way for greater prosperity. Many things have fallen, only to rise to more exalted heights. The true man is revealed in difficult times. So when trouble comes, think of yourself as a wrestler who God, like a trainer, has paired with a tough young buck. For what purpose? To turn you into Olympic-class material. But this is going to take some sweat to accomplish. What we do now echoes in eternity. For God's sake, stop honoring externals. Quit turning yourself into the tool of mere matter, or of people who could supply you or deny you those material things. Do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Be good for something while you live, and it is in your power. A man must stand erect, not be kept erect by others. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Concentrate on what you have to do. Fix your eyes on it. Remind yourself that your task is to be a good human being. Remind yourself what nature demands of people. Then do it without hesitation and speak the truth as you see it, but with kindness, with humility, without hypocrisy.
Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow.
Fantastic Radio UK app can be downloaded today on all app stores.
Fantastic Radio can be downloaded on all app stores. You go on Google Apps, you find us. You go on YouTube, you will certainly find us. You go on Facebook, we're there. You go on all the streaming platforms, you'll be able to download our apps, and from there you can join us and enjoy the conversation and enjoy the whole show. I call it Fantastic Mornings, and we do that because we find that the morning sets the tone for the whole day. We set the tone for the day, and we make sure that the day goes smoothly. We have a choice whether the day would go right or it will go the other way. I had my friend who listened to the show called me the other time, and he said, some of these things that you say, or some of these things that you share on the program or on the show, how easy is it? Because you start the day and some way, somehow things cropping and you get all sorts of things bumping into it. And it doesn't always go the way you plan it to be. And I said to him, that's not the point. The point is you having the mindset, you having the notion, you having the readiness and understanding that you are not at the mercy of the day. You are not at the mercy of the day because you have the power. You have the power to determine how the day would go. When we were kids, we were introduced to it was a Christian word. Yes, a Christian term, a biblical term that it said, this is the day, right? And this is the day. This is the day. This is the winning day. December has just kicked in. And this is the gift that you have for yourself this Christmas. As December kicks in today, every one of us is preparing to get gifts and parcels for our loved ones. You know, buying shoes for the kids, buying stuff for the missus, looking out for other people. I want to ask you a question this morning. What present are you giving yourself this Christmas? What present are you giving yourself this Christmas? I would suggest you give yourself the present of audacity, the present of hope, the present of possibilities. One of the first reasons why many of us don't start and do what we have to do is the fear of looking stupid. I am just in the presentation now. The reason why many of us don't start at all, is looking stupid. We get scared because many of us don't want to do it and start it because we might look stupid or we might not carry it through. That's another thing. Is the fear of the unknown. The first thing we have to look at is stop being so scared of looking foolish. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. 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 My friend, stop. Stop being so scared of looking stupid. Because the fear of the unknown has the tendency to put you in that space where you are thinking, how am I going to be perceived? My friends are going to say, instead of staying with this, you've gone in to do this. You see, you weren't able to do it. And we kick into this space where we want everything to be perfect. That's a trap right there. That's a trap. And looking stupid sometimes can be very scary, because as human beings, we want to be liked. We want to be appreciated. We want to be welcomed. We want to be endorsed. We all want it. We all want it. Boy, girl, tall, short, man, woman, gay, heterosexual, pansexual. We are human beings. We want acceptance. We want to be received. We want to be liked. We don't want to feel stupid. So there is this innate desire to not look stupid. So then when we are stepping into a moment where we got to do something different and starting stuff, there is that side of us having that internal dialogue with us saying, you can't do it. And if you try doing it, it will not work. And if it doesn't work, you will look stupid. Because if you have to tell people and you have to share with people that I'm going to do this, I'm doing that, I am looking at getting married, I'm looking at starting a business, I'm looking at working on raising a child, and all the other things. You talk to friends, don't you? You will talk to other people. You go into meetings, you connect with people. And some of the times, we are scared just in case we are not able to follow it through. What will happen? We might look stupid. And that emotion, that feeling of stupidity and foolishness that we think we might look, causes us not to move. We become very, very, very scared. And if we're going to stop being scared of looking stupid, then we would have to do the second thing. We would have to give ourselves permission daily. That's the second one. Giving yourself permission daily. Are you liking it? I'm liking it this morning. It's beautiful. We would have to give ourselves permission daily. Give yourself permission daily that I am happy I'm here and I'm going to do this regardless of what I think I don't have. Giving yourself permission daily is waking up in the morning and setting the plan and saying, this is going to happen. And I'm ready to put myself in that space to call it into being. It sounds woo-la-la, isn't it? It sounds a bit distant. But if we give ourselves permission, we allow ourselves to go into this moment where we are going through regardless, because we have given ourselves the permission that day, daily. Because sometimes, I can say give yourself permission. Give yourself permission what? But if you give yourself permission daily, suddenly what you do is you know that today, Wednesday, the 1st of December, I am giving myself today the permission to be great, or I'm giving myself permission today to be fantastic. Let me go quiet for the next few seconds for it to sink. Because if we are going to walk in any form of fantasticness, I've just created a word right there. Good morning to you, Mr. Sina, Hamidi, Kerry, Tom, and Terry. If we're going to walk in any form of greatness or fantasticness, let's go with that word. I like that. I like the word fantasticness. That's a beautiful word. What do you think, guys? You like it? You like it? Okay. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. If we're going to walk in any form of fantasticness, then my friends, we have to give ourselves permission. And the permission daily, every morning when we wake up, we have to give ourselves that permission. You could be working in a civil service. Give yourself that permission. I'm going to be a good and amazing and a fantastic husband. I'm going to be an amazing girlfriend. I'm going to be a fantastic boyfriend. I am going to be a fantastic child to my aging parents. Regardless of what you think you don't even have. That is the permission that you give yourself. You speak to your mind, your heart receives it, you go. 39 minutes past 7 on Fantastic Morning. When we return, I will share with you the rest. My name is Kojo Bonti Amwako, and thank you for choosing Britain's home of possibilities. Let's do music. When we come back, I will share with you the rest I have prepared for you. Good morning.
The most important characteristics you need to succeed in life are resilience, determination, and persistence. Email us hello@fantasticradio.co.uk.
For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go church, oh. Yeah. We go drive around it for my Porsche. Baby, pana.
At World Remit, we understand what the journey is about. How it can sometimes take a little distance to bring us a little closer together. With ways to save more when you send more, World Remit is here for you, so you can be there for them.
And now we'll look back at 2020.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way. We're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you.
Morrison's, making Christmas special.
I'm levitating.
Maumi here no makwego jile. Nengbe mielike bomo ataba. Mielike bomo te Yehovah ngo. Money bong wang kashikbong ngo yeah. Maumi here no makwego jile. Nengbe mielike bomo ataba. Mielike bomo te Yehovah ngo.
Life can be challenging. However, within you dwells your possibilities. Believe in your possibilities and go for it. Fantastic Radio UK. Your music, your possibilities.
45 minutes past 7 on Fantastic Mornings. My name is Kojo Bonti Amwako, and it's Winning Wednesday. Winning Wednesday. We've shared bits and pieces, and I've also dropped a few other things that I trust and hope that you are enjoying, and you are going to add it to your arsenal as you go through life. I shared with you, stop being scared of looking foolish. And I went on saying that give yourself permission daily. The third thing is start before you think you are ready. Start before you think you are ready. Just start it. Start before you think you are ready. Thank you, Mr. Hamidi. Thank you. Start before you think you're ready. About 19 years ago, I worked with a gentleman who came from Philippines. We were still in school, working and doing all sorts of jobs, right? And we were young, hopeful, confident, and very anticipatory of the future. But this gentleman called Mark, I worked with, I observed him from a distance. When we had been paid, and we got paid every Friday, he would sit and go through a particular magazine. And that's the lunchtime. I see him going through the magazine while some of us were thinking of trainers and interesting garments and gadgets, right? This guy would go through the magazine and he would circle stuff and he would write stuff. And one other thing that he also struggled with, he struggled with speaking English because his country English wasn't the first language. And he would sometimes ask me or the other chaps. One of the guys in our office was studying linguistics, and he had a major in English. So, and he will speak to me, he will speak to other people, and he will say, "Oh, Kojo, what does this word mean?" Or he will make a comment, or he will make a sound, he will pronounce something and the vocabulary wouldn't be right or the grammar wouldn't be right. And he called me one day, he said, "Kojo, come. When I speak English and English not good, tell me so I learn." Okay. And for me, honestly, it didn't click. It took me some time. But I will see him circle some magazines. I'll see him write stuff. And one day we were in the kitchen canteen at the lunchtime, and I said to him, Mark, I don't see you do all the things that we do. What's going on? What is it that you are doing that I don't know that you're doing? That you're constantly on this magazine, and you will circle stuff, and he will write stuff, and he'll be sending text. And I asked him, I said, Mark, what is it that you are doing that you seem to be very focused? What is it? He said, in 2 years' time, I'm returning to the Philippines to start my own business in 2 years' time. And this magazine, according to him, has got everything he needed to buy in England to send it to Philippines. So yeah, but what do you mean? Why don't you wait when you go in? He said, no, I'm going to buy them. I'm reading about them. And when the time comes for me to buy, I go and buy. Sometimes he will come to work. After work, he goes to a particular space to buy some stuff, and he will ship it to his country in Philippines. So we had all worked there for a while. I had moved on. He's moved on. And we parted, went away. Fast track. He contacts me on social media, and he had changed. Obviously, we've grown. We've all changed. And he said, do you remember me, Kojo? And I said, yeah, your first name, your second name, but just remind me again, just jog my memory. This guy introduced himself. I now know who he is, and we started talking. So what are you doing now? He said, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. And I said, I remember many years ago when we were working at that space. You were buying equipment, and you were buying all these things, and you were on the ball. Was it what you were working towards? He laughed. Hysterically, he laughed. He said, yes. I had to prepare before I thought I was ready. And I felt, whoa, okay, that was what the guy was doing. He had not returned to the Philippines to start the business, but he was putting structures in place. He was systematically planning. He was making sure his grammar was right, because he was going to work within certain environment that he needed to speak English. So he was connecting with us, polishing, enhancing, getting himself ready so that when he gets home, he will be able to speak to the people he wants to do business with. And when he gets paid, he pays he buys the stuff he needed for his business. He was getting ready and preparing himself to walk into that greatness, into that possibility that he had dreamt of. So he had started. He wasn't in his country. He wasn't at the place of his origin as in birth. But even though he wasn't at where he wanted to be, he was doing the stuff or the things he needed to do to get him ready to get to where he wanted to go or where he was going. Am I making sense? 52 minutes past 7. My encouragement to you this morning, the 1st of December 2021, what are you doing now that you haven't started? What is it that you need to do? Who do you need to meet? What meeting do you have to go to start before you think you are ready? Am I making sense? I hope I am. Right? Because by you starting, by you investing slowly and preparing and building and bubbling yourself, you get your mind ready, you get your finances ready, but most of all, you get your heart ready for that possibility you want to achieve. Did I make sense? Stop being so scared of looking stupid and foolish is the first one. The second one, give yourself permission daily. Just give yourself permission daily. Start before you think you are ready. Can I give you the last one? The last one is constantly push yourself against your comfort zone. Constantly push yourself against your comfort zone. Life has a way of introducing us into constantness and also keeping us in a place where we would not even try. We get comfortable and don't want to push any further. How do you push yourself? You push yourself by taking action. How do you push the boundary and go out of your comfort zone? Is by execution. This morning, whatever dream, whatever hope, whatever thing you want to do that you haven't tried or you are doing but haven't pushed and pressed yourself enough, I would encourage you to push yourself against your comfort. And anything that keeps you in that state of comfort that would deny you of your possibilities. Love to speak to you and share with you where I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was at a coaching port. Amazing platform. I will highly suggest and recommend it for you. www.thecoachingport.com. Amazing platform. I was at the launch party yesterday and they had so many people on there. It was an online program though, but they had wonderful people. There were people that came through to share with us and, encouraged. And man, if you are a coach or you are a business person that needs a business coach and needs people who work in that world of business and coaching, and you need a business coach, a life coach, I would highly recommend this platform for you. The website is www.thecoachingport.com. Amazing people. There was Elijah Khan, there was Rosalind Carr, there was Karen Burke, there was Neil Moffat, there was Debbie Cockrell, there was Aleska Haywood, there was Michael Heyer, there was Helen Farrell, there was Pamela Roberts, there was Angelique Golding. I mean, endless. Kevin Teal, Leah Taylor, Jennifer Owens, Maggie Morgan, Maria Bose. I mean, it was amazing. I would suggest you go on that platform. Check them out. Check these guys out. Okay? Check them out. It costs £25 to join that group and you will learn a lot. The website is www.coachingport.com. Amazing people. Amazing people. I'll be bringing them here, as the days and as the weeks go, for them to share with us what they do. There are some master classes that they're preparing. Karen Burke, I know, is preparing for a master class in January. I would make sure I get her to join us in one of our conversations to share with us our money and our mindset. Let's do music. 56 minutes past 7. As soon as we come back, I will share with you 2 other things and I'll bid you goodbye. Thank you for choosing Britain's home of possibilities. My name is Kojo Bonti Amwako, and thank you for the production team for the wonderful work that you do. Let's do music.
Excellence is to do a common thing in an uncommon way. You can listen to Fantastic Radio UK today on LG Smart TV.
ਰਿਕਾਰਡਿੰਗ ਅਤੇ ਬੰਟੀ बैंस एंड कंपनी पेश कर रहे हैं हैवी वेट भंगड़ा। इस गाने के ऊपर भंगड़ा डालने के लिए डंड और बैठ के दोनों मारने।
ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਊਗਾ ਹੈਵੀ ਵੇਟ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਹੱਥ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਪੱਟਾਂ ਦੇ। ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਊਗਾ ਹੈਵੀ ਵੇਟ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ ਹੱਥ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਪੱਟਾਂ ਦੇ। ਆ ਚੜ ਗਈ ਜਵਾਨੀ ਵੇਖ ਅੱਗ ਵਰਗੀ ਨੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਗੱਭਰੂ ਜੱਟਾਂ ਦੇ। ਭੰਗੜਾ ਪਊਗਾ ਹੈਵੀ ਵੇਟ ਬੱਲੀਏ ਨੀ।
At Thornton's, we put a lot of love, passion and care into all we do. We use delicious ingredients from luscious chocolate to delectable hazelnuts and sumptuous caramel to create our continental selection. An exciting taste journey best shared with your loved ones. Thornton's, pass the love on.
Connect with Kojo on Twitter at BontiAmoaco or on email bonti@fantasticradio.co.uk.
Thank you, production team, for playing this particular thing, because I forgot to mention to you that you could always contact me on Twitter at Bonti Amwako, BontiAmoako, Bonti Amwako. on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram as Bonti Abwako. It's your time, and it's almost 58 minutes past 7, and the 1st of December. Sharing with you Winning Wednesday. We've gone through a few things that I hope and trust that it adds value and would add value and move you and walk you into your dreams and in your hopes. I recommend to you Viv Corn Style. Viv Corn Style. The website is www.viv, V-I-V-E, or Vivi, I'm sorry, Vivi Corn Style, vivicornstyle.com. Vivi Corn Style brings you functional and aesthetically pleasing products that enrich your life whilst inspiring you to defy your limits and be phenomenal. They are the lifestyle brand for those audacious visionaries that are purposeful about life, creativity, and have a desire to inspire positive change in everyone around them. Discover their dynamic range of delicious styled productivity planners, beautiful and elegant notebook journals with pages that await your incredible stories, durable, tarnish-free jewelry, gifts, and many, many more. Vivicorn Style. It's for the ambitious, it's for the purposeful, and it's for the creative minded. You go on their website, www.vivi, V-I-V-E, corn, C-O-N, style, STYLE.com. Is vivicornstyle.com. And they bring you functional and aesthetically pleasing products that enrich your life whilst inspiring you to defy your limits to be phenomenal. Check them out. Being on your website, love what they're doing, saw them at the UK Black Business event. Amazing products. I'm getting few things from there this Christmas. I suggest you go get some stuff from them. Once again, I want to say thank you. Thank you so very much for contacting and connecting with us. If at any point we can add value to your life, if at any point I can be of support to your business, if at any point you want to advertise and spend money with us and do business with us, I am available. The team is available. It's sales@fantasticradio.co.uk. Once again, I want to thank the production team for the beautiful and the wonderful work that they do, the effort that they put in. Sina Hamidi, the technical director, Carrie, human resource, and everything that you do. I'm glad. Tom, the production and the whole work that you do. Carrie, thank you. I'm glad and I'm pleased with all of you. Let's do music, and that will be the way of we say goodbye. I will be with you tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, the 2nd of December. But till we meet tomorrow, it's been a wonderful and it's been a pleasing experience. Thank you and take care, and bye-bye for now. Bye.
The empowering conversations with our guests, the riveting music we share with you. Thank you for choosing Fantastic Radio UK, home of possibilities.